Sonic Form.
Divine. Buster.
Okay, here we have Fate Testarossa out of the box. I'll give you a little bit of background about her and her anime. She's 9 years old at the time of the A series. She is a contract mage for the Time-Space Administration Bureau. She is a AAA ranked mage, that's her power level. Her intelligent device is Bharti Schwoz. Fate first meets Nanoha at the Jewel Seed incident. By the time of A's, which is the second film or second season if you follow the series, she is in the Book of Darkness incident. By this time, she has joined the Time-Space Administration Bureau. In the A series, Nanoha and Fate come into contact with the Wolkenritter Knights, 3 ancient Belkan Knights, and a guardian beast bound to the Book of Darkness. These Belkan Knights have very powerful weapons, which leads Fate to need to upgrade her weapon, thus eventually coming to the point of needing the Scythe form and the new barrier jacket, which she is displaying right here. Fate is also from the world of Midchilda. Definitely recommend you check out the film and the anime series. Both are very good. There's a little more character development within this series, but the film has amazing animation and art style. So if you just are more into visuals, maybe check out the film. But actually, I recommend you check out both. They're both really good series. Here you can see Fate at her gauntlets. The gauntlets, at least on my model, are very loose. It's easy to just touch them and they fall off, especially on the left side on mine. It's kind of frustrating. But once it's on there, it's in there good, as long as you don't bump it or move the arm around too much. You can see she has a little bit of a tiny belt on her. It does move around a little tiny bit, but it does kind of sit at an angle there. Alright, here we can see Fate's boots and her knees. By the heels, there are little bracer pieces that can be removed. I'll show you about that later in the video. Her boots look nice. Her knee joints in the back aren't too bad. Honestly, for an older Figma, this is a pretty nice looking Figma. And I am, like I say, a big fan of the show. Now we're going to get into some articulation. Let's see, her head does a side-to-side tilt to the left and to the right. She can look forward a tiny bit. She can look back a bit, but it does get caught on the back of her hairline right here. Her ponytails are on a ball joint, so they will do a 360. The ribbons will go a 360 as well. And they'll also go up and down, which is great for posability. You can see, I can move her little ribbon around there. Her arm will go up and down. It will do a 360. Elbow. In and out. Hand. Tilt towards the back of the wrist. Tilt towards the front. 360 there. With all Figmas. Her waist will go pretty far to the side. I guess that'd be a 180. 180 to the right. 180 to her left. Leg articulation. It does go up and down. Forward. Quite a ways. And back a tiny bit. Knees go back. And forward quite a ways. Feet will do a 360. They will go forward quite a ways. And they'll go back quite a ways. Her legs also will go forward in a sitting position, which is nice because some Figmas will not do that. You can see she can clearly sit. Even if you had a chair, she could sit. So a pretty good level of articulation for this Figma, which is an older Figma.
Okay, heads and face. Fate has 2 grasping heads, 2 additional grasping heads, 2 semi-open heads, 2 closed fists, 2 open hands, and a shouting expression.
There's Fate's original bracer. I'm gonna remove that. Pops right out. There's 2 little holes there. And each bracer has 2 holes, including the original. Just click that right in. They can be a little loose sometimes, but I'd recommend if you do want to pose, I'd pose them first and then put on the bracers. So that's the wrist bracers. At the back of her foot, there's a little, just remove this little piece just like that. Take her little fly form, I guess her foot bracer, if you would call it that. And clip it right in. And it stays in there pretty good. The feet bracers stay in a lot better than the arm bracers. Alright, here we have Fate Testarossa here with her Bharti Schwoz in scythe form. And also she's displaying her barrier jacket. One of the coolest things about her is her Bharti Schwoz weapon, which is an intelligent device from her homeworld Mid-Childa, where she's from. Some facts about Bharti Schwoz: it was created by Lilith. In A's, Bharti is upgraded to a revolver-style cartridge system to compete with the Wolkenritter Belka-typed arm devices, which originally basically completely outclass it. Even though its name is changed to Bharti Schwoz, Fate continues to call him Bharti. He speaks English. You can see it's a pretty sweet weapon.
Pros and cons. Bharti Schwoz is a super large, awesome weapon. The figure has great articulation. For an older Figma, she's got a great sculpt. Her bracers look awesome. She's very affordable. Cons, small amount of accessories, only 1 extra face. Bharti doesn't have his original form. Her bracers fall off super easy. It's a bit difficult for her to manage her huge weapon. Overall, I'd give her a 6.5 out of 10 alternate faces. I'd buy it if you're a fan of the show, or if you want to use the body for body swaps. Thanks for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe, and bye today.